Hey, welcome back to my channel. So you saw we went away this weekend and we had fun with that, and I was glad I could bring you along with that. That was an awesome show again. So if you haven't seen that, go watch that vlog. It was really, really good. But I did have somebody left me a question asking, how do I find the time to do the things I do? And I explained this to my mother, because my mother asked me that also. How do you find the time to do everything? Well, I make a list of the things that I want to get done. And then on the weekends, I just work on stuff a little bit at a time. So if I have a few minutes here or there at night or on the weekend, I'll clean out a drawer, I'll clean out a cabinet, I'll do a load of laundry. Anything to do in just a few minutes. You'd be surprised at what you can get done in just a few minutes. And you do that consistently every day, then before you know it, you've gotten your project done. It took me a while to get my kitchen done, but I've finally gotten it done. And now I've moved on to the bedroom, so I'm cleaning out drawers in the bedroom and closets. It may look like I don't have a lot of time to do that, but if you just 15, 20 minutes, 30 minutes here and there, and you'll get it done. Sometimes we have a tendency to make a huge long to-do list, and then you don't really get to mark it off. Like if your goal is to get the kitchen cabinets cleaned out, well, you can't mark that off your to-do list until you've completed the kitchen. So that's discouraging, because you think, I didn't get anything accomplished, when in actuality you may have cleaned out 2 or 3 cabinets. So instead, try making a I did list. So start out the day, and everything you do for the day, write it down. So I cleaned out, top cabinet, cleaned out bottom cabinet, cleaned out 2 drawers. And look at that on the end of the day and see how much stuff you've gotten done. So that'll help to keep you from getting discouraged of not feeling like you've gotten a lot of things accomplished. So do an I did list and not a to-do list. So speaking of to-do, I need to get started to work. And then at lunchtime, I need to go pick up my glasses. My new glasses are in, so I need to go pick those up. And then tonight for supper, we're gonna make grilled chicken feta cheeseburgers, and they are so good. I can't wait to show you how we make those. So let me go get started, and I'll talk to you later. Okay, as promised, I was going to show you how to make these yummy grilled chicken feta cheeseburgers. And in my bowl, I have 1 pound of ground chicken. Try to get the lowest fat ground chicken as possible that you can. Mine has 8% fat in it, but you can get them that have 3% fat in it, but it's hard to find. But get the lowest fat that you can find possible. And then to that, you're gonna add 7 tablespoons of feta cheese. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then you just have to get some salt and pepper in there. Then you just mix that together, and you're going to divide that into 4 hamburger patties and grill them. And then 1 patty is 1 point. So you add your hamburger bun to that, which is, some of them are 4 points and some are 5 points. So you're going to need to scan it to see which hamburger you have. So scan it and see if it's 4 points or 5 points. But you should have a hamburger for 5 to 6 points. Which is not bad for a hamburger, but you just mix this up and divide it into 4 patties, and then I'm going to grill it, and we're going to top it with lots of veggies, lettuce, tomato, pickles, and have a really good meal, and I'll show it to you when it's done. Okay, here's the finished product.
I'm not waiting on you, I'm eating.
Here's the fish hamburger. And as you can see, I've got it loaded with lettuce and tomato and pickles. And this is
good stuff.
This is sugar-free ketchup, all for 1 point. So my bun is 4 points, my patty's 1 point, and the ketchup is 1 point. So that's 4, 5, 6 points for a hamburger. So I'm gonna eat this now, and then we're gonna watch some TV. Woohoo!
Turn us to thousands, and we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon. Turn us to thousands, and on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays, and on we'll go.
Good morning, everybody. Happy Tuesday. I hope that you're having a great week so far. I've got my white chocolate latte here, and I'm ready to get my day started. But let's talk about two things: pollen, daylight savings time. Those are not two good combinations. Have you seen the Bradford pear trees out? They're blooming like crazy. Pollen's everywhere. My eyes are red. And if that wasn't bad enough, we go into daylight savings time. And I think the last time I slept was, I think I slept Saturday night. It's crazy with the time change. I really wish they would just pick one and stick with it. I don't care which one. I'm not a fan of either. Each of them have their pros and their cons and their benefits, but I saw today on the news that they were asking, do you want to stay in daylight savings time? Do you want the president to keep daylight savings time and not change back and forth? I agree with the not changing back and forth, and if I had to pick, I'd probably pick daylight savings time, but I'm not really sure that's going to happen. But what do you think? Do you prefer daylight savings time, or do you prefer Eastern Standard Time? I know a lot of people prefer the daylight savings time because they get more daylight, and I can see that. But I'm going to go ahead and get the day started. I have a little tip I want to show you tonight when I get off work. And today is Tuesday, so you know what that means, Taco Tuesday. And we're going to have chicken tacos for supper. Nothing fancy, just chicken tacos, just some ground chicken with some taco seasoning and some lettuce and tomato. And we used the high protein whole wheat tortilla shells for that, so it makes them a little bit lower in points than the hard shell tacos. But you can have the hard shell tacos, you just can't have as many of them. So all right, let me get started with work, and I will talk to you guys later. Okay, over time your slate around your fireplace will turn this white ash color, and there's a simple trick to bringing it back to light new again, and it's with baby oil. So I'm going to show you how to do this, so you can turn your slate around your fireplace or anywhere really when it goes a gray white color, to bring it back to the rich deep dark color that it was originally. And what you do is you just put a little bit of the baby oil on a rag, soft rag. I use a white one, but just to make sure no color transfers. So you soak the rag with baby oil, and then you just wipe and coat the slate with the baby oil. And you can see here the difference. You don't want to put enough on to where it's greasy, just enough that it just gives a coat of shine to the slate. But you can see here how it's bringing this slate back to its original shine. And this is a tip that the home builder shared with me when we moved in. And then I just go over it with some of the dry cloth just to get the excess oil off and any little fabric things that may be sticking to it. And there you go. Slate's good as new. All right, there's my completed fireplace. I've coated it with baby oil and it's brought it back to its original black luster, and it looks brand new. And you need to do this about once every 6 months. I do it a couple times a year, so I usually do it in the spring and then I'll do it again in the fall. So that's how you take care of your slate.
Finding life along the way, melodies we haven't played. No, I don't want no rest. Echoing around these walls, fighting to create a song. I don't wanna miss a beat.
Happy hump day. I am going to go ahead and get some supper started. I'm gonna get my chicken in to marinate. I'm so excited that it's still daylight when I get off from work now. That's just so wonderful not to have it be dark and thinking it's bedtime. Here's a trick that I do when I have whole chicken breast, because you only need just half a chicken breast. I cut it in half, and it's easiest to cut in half when it's frozen. Tonight we're gonna have grilled chicken with pineapple avocado salsa. And I can't give you the recipe for this one because it's Weight Watchers is on their app and it's not, I couldn't find it on the internet, so I can't give you the exact recipe. But if you want to search on their app or search for another grilled chicken with pineapple avocado salsa, I'm sure it'll be equally as good. Oh, actually, I need to salt and pepper these. Let me wash my hands. All right, let's give these a little bit of salt. And some pepper. Flip them over. More salt and pepper. And let's clear this out of the way. Put some good stuff in here with it. Okay. Okay, let's close this up and let this marinate for an hour or so. And then when I come back, I'll show you, well, after it marinates for an hour, I'm gonna grill it on this. This is my griddler. some good friends of ours, Joe and Becky, gave this to us when we got married. This has to be my second favorite appliance in my kitchen. We use this a couple times a week too. It's got these grill pans where you can grill stuff. It's got a flat iron where you can do pancakes. Has waffle grid so you can do waffles. So that's been very useful. We've used that a lot. So I'm gonna let this marinate for about an hour. And then I'll come back and show you, I can show you how I do my asparagus. So when we come back, I'll show you how to do my asparagus. So for my asparagus, I have my oven preheated to 425, and you're gonna roast the asparagus for 15 to 20 minutes, depending on your oven temperature, at 475. So the first thing I wanna do is I keep the rubber bands on it until I get the ends cut off. And I usually come up a couple of inches, maybe a little bit more, and then just cut the whole bundle at once. Which is easier than breaking it in two or trying to snap each one individually. So I just trim off the ends because they can be woody and kind of hard and tough to eat. So we don't want that with our asparagus. So I'm gonna wash these and dry it, and then I'll get it on the pan and show you what I do next. All right, I have my asparagus washed and dried, and I put it on a piece of parchment paper on a cookie sheet so it won't stick. So it's on parchment paper, and then I'm just gonna drizzle it with a little butter flavored olive oil. And then a little bit of balsamic vinegar. And some salt. And then I just toss it. So that each piece of vinegar gets some of the oil and some of the balsamic salt on it. This is really, really good. If you don't roast your vegetables, you should try it. It brings out the natural sugars in it, and it gives them the best flavor. I do my asparagus this way. I'll roast broccoli, Brussels sprouts, cabbage, carrots, of course potatoes. They're really, asparagus is really, really good roasted. All right, I'm gonna put this aside, and then as soon as I put my chicken breast on to grill, I'll put the asparagus. I know this is asparagus, I promise. I'll put the asparagus in the oven, and they should both come out at about the same time. In the meantime, I'm gonna make my avocado pineapple salsa, and I will show you the finished product when it's all done. All right, here's the finished chicken with the pineapple and avocado salsa, and here's the roasted asparagus. Somebody's trying to steal my food. So this is what it looks like, so I'm gonna go eat it now. TGIF, it's Friday, and here's a grocery haul. So let's look at what we got. Okay, so for the frozen stuff, we got our usual chili cow. We got the peanut butter this time. They were out of the brownie. We got the chili cow brownie batter bars, which these I think are 4 points versus the 7 points for the whole carton. We have some southern breaded chicken tenderloins and waffles. So we can make chicken and waffles, spicy chicken and waffles. We have some of the Alexa seasoned waffle cut fries, some solo cups, some ground chicken for the chicken and feta cheese burgers. We have 2 packs of boneless chicken breast. We're going to make stir fry with one of those tonight. We have some carrots, matchstick carrots for the stir fry. Some baby bella mushrooms for the stir fry. We have some cabbage, some unsweetened almond milk. Ready Whip for the coffee. My Fairlife milk because I don't like almond milk. We have some bananas, some tomatoes, some feta cheese for the grilled stuffed feta cheeseburgers, 2 avocados and 2 limes. That's for the pineapple avocado salsa chicken. We have some peanuts for the stir fry for tonight. We have some blueberries just to eat, put in our oatmeal. We have some broccoli and cauliflower for the stir fry tonight. We have some low sodium soy sauce and sesame garlic sauce and glaze for the stir fry tonight. Water chestnuts for the stir fry. Some corned beef hash for St. Patrick's Day morning. A can of corned beef to go with the cabbage so we can have corned beef and cabbage on St. Patty's Day. And pineapple for the pineapple avocado salsa for the grilled chicken. And then 2 kinds of oatmeal, peaches and cream for me and regular for David. Then some Venus razor refills. There you go. That's a little bit better. And some sunscreen for our upcoming trip. And that's about it. The chef is in the kitchen. Oh no. What you making?
Baking a cake.
What's the cake gonna have in it?
Stir fry.
With some broccoli, chicken, some carrots and mushrooms, cauliflower, water chestnuts, peanuts. Yum, yum. Just dump them in.
I don't want all of them in there.
I'll eat them. Pretty and colorful. My handsome chef. Okay, this is what David has fixed for us tonight. We've got our stir fry and some rice with some black sesame seeds and nuts and all kinds of veggies and some chicken. And it looks so good, so I'm gonna go eat it now. Happy Saturday! It's the weekend, yay! As you can see, I'm in the car. We have some errands we're going to be running around doing today. David has gone to the service center. I'm going to swing by Starbucks and get me a coffee and then pick him up there. And then we're going to go run our errands. And I'm bringing you with me. I'll see you later. Okay, we've got David's car dropped off, and now we're dropping off our rings to get them cleaned and the rhodium painted on them again. And that was the seatbelt that scared me. We locked the doors. Okay, and then we're gonna go to Ulta and get me some mascara. I need some mascara, and maybe I can find some lipstick in there maybe. And then we're gonna get some vitamins, and then hopefully by that time it'll be time to pick up our rings, and then by that time hopefully it'll be time to pick up his car. So that's what we're doing. We're gonna go to Ulta next. So we had to come back out to pick up my ring. It had a loose stone, so we had to give him time to get it fixed. And then I think tonight we're going to go home and watch Mary Poppins Returns, because I didn't get to see that when it came out in the movie theater, and I've been wanting to see that. But on the way over tonight, there was a beautiful, absolutely gorgeous sunset, and I took some video of it, so I'm going to show you that, and I'm going to call in tonight's vlog, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.
Wrong, but I kept going to show I was strong, pushing to my own song. But you came, you made me see the weight I put on me was too much, too tough to heal.
Happy St. Patrick's Day. Top of the morning to you, but it's not really morning. It's nighttime. We had kind of a lazy day today. We didn't do too much, but we did get some our confirmations done for our upcoming trip. I did some laundry, and now David is in the kitchen. He's fixing our corned beef and cabbage for St. Patrick's Day. I love corned beef and cabbage, so I really look forward to St. Patrick's Day. But I'm going to go ahead and end the vlog here so I can get it edited and get it up to you before tomorrow. But before I go, I just want to remind you, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and tap that notification bell so that you can get the notification of the next video. I will see you all next week. Bye.